What the hell is going on here, okay? It is First Take. It is a Tuesday morning. I'm looking for my man Shannon Sharp. This brother taking a vacation day. I don't know where the hell he's at, okay? I'm looking at Dan Orlovsky in studio. I got to work with him today. I'm usually not supposed to see him until Thursdays. He's invading my week. My man Louis Riddick is in the house. Mr. Clean Shaven and all this stuff, thinking he a Mac Daddy, Mr. Chippendales. Yet, all of this travel, all of this work that I'm doing, and I'm the one in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. But these brothers right here are chilling in New York City. I guess the airlines were a bit too expensive for Dan Orlovsky, and Louis Riddick didn't have his private jet ready. Did you see the kind of stuff I'm dealing with America? Do you see the kind of stuff I'm dealing with? First Takes in the house. Let's get to work.
Believe that this is our moment. Ain't no better time to be great than today.
Kansas City, you got a champion. The Lombardi Trophy has a red and gold reflection.
Like back-to-back really ain't a thing.
So many rings.
Hey! Hi, guys.
What's up?
New York crew. Somebody's
going on?
left out of the party.
Hey, Stephen A., let's relax a little bit, okay? Like, we're going down there tomorrow.
Yeah, like,
He was
down
just
and out.
at the Senior Bowl. I was
be
just
there.
at the Pro Bowl. We just
Hey,
got back.
you know what? Do you know?
Relax.
Stephen A., everyone was busy. I was shopping
Yeah,
in
we
Soho.
know-
Like,
we didn't have
all
the
have
week-
a lot to do.
Do you know the best part about today, though? Do you see the seat I'm sitting in? Do you see
Let
it?
me
Upgrade.
you.
Do you see
Upgrade.
the seat I'm sitting in? I'm
Yep.
actually looking like your private stash down there. You got water bottles. You got some tea bags.
Yeah.
He's
You
usually
got,
got
you got
an
any
egg
money down
sandwich.
there? I'm sure some money fell out of your pockets down here.
Ain't no money yet. But let me tell you this
Yet.
right there.
Yet the
You do
operative word.
understand. I'm glad you brought up the seat that you're sitting in.
I
There's
I
a
brought it up because I knew what
responsibility
you were
that
going to
comes
say.
Are you
All right,
ready?
relax.
Are
I
you
knew what
ready?
you were going to say.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you know I'm
All
ready.
Hey,
You know.
Stevie A., real quick, before we get to the topic. How's the weather out there in NOLA?
Yeah, it's not cold. I thought it was going to
Okay.
be colder.
Okay.
It's not cold. It's in the high 60s. Gray skies, a little gloomy, but it's not freezing,
Kinda
and
like
that's
your
really what
Your
matters.
personality?
Kind of like your attitude. Gray sky's a little gloomy. All right, let's go. Patrick Mahomes and you can laugh, and the Kansas City Chiefs are well aware of the narrative surrounding their team as they prepare to make Super Bowl history. With the Chiefs on the verge of becoming the first team ever to three-peat, they earned plenty of hate from fans across the league. Here's Mahomes on all the chatter.
We embrace who we are, and we believe we play the game the right way. We believe that we play with a lot of heart and a lot of passion for the game, and then we win football games. And if winning football games makes you a villain, we're going to keep going out there and doing it.
Oh my gosh, you're not a villain. Okay, Stephen A., what do you make of what Mahomes had to say?
Well, like you said, you started off. I mean, he's not a villain, but the
American
reality
sweetheart.
is that he prioritizes winning. He's the greatest quarterback in the game, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. I mean, how many people he's trying to become just the fourth quarterback to win 4 Super Bowl championships. He's already played. This is going to be his 5th Super Bowl start. We know what he brings to the table. When you think about him in all-time wins, it's Tom Brady in the postseason, and then there's him. Obviously, Joe Montana is 4-0 in Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes is 3-1. Tom Brady is who he is, 7-3. But they're really the creme de la creme. We understand who he is and what he brings to the table, and all of that. I just want them to stop with all of this villain talk. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Who labeled them a villain?
Exactly.
What
You might
Whoa,
have Chiefs
what?
fatigue. You might have Chiefs fatigue in terms of people saying they want somebody else to win, but it's not like they're treating them like the Chiefs like they're villains for crying out loud. I think Travis Kelce is beloved. I think Andy Reid is beloved. I think Patrick Mahomes is revered. So I just don't understand it, but that's just me.
Excuse
You know,
me,
Stephen A.,
hold on. Before you two go, Stephen A., I'm on your side with this. I need you to educate our two experts here. Can you explain to them some of the names that we discussed last week that are actual villains in the NFL and NFL
Actual
Like legit
villains in NFL history. Vontez Burfict.
Thank you.
Jack Tatum, Lyle Alzado, Richie Incognito. I mean, you've got some of these names that have been thrown out there throughout the years. I mean, when you talk about villains, I mean, those are real
But-
villains.
But
Y'all
you
don't-
know what? No,
Please
Stephen
do.
A.
Y'all
Stephen A.
got
They
to
weren't.
the streets.
Stephen
Oh, get outta
A.
here.
They weren't. I don't know if those guys were villains. Those guys were line steppers. Those guys were line crossers. And look, hey, believe me, back in the day, we loved those guys.
Wait.
We love.
Don't you know Charlie Murphy? Don't you talk about habitual line steppers? Habitual line steppers like Charlie Murphy, the late great Charlie Murphy. That's what we're talking about here.
Thank you.
But you know what? No, but that's not. Look, this. All right, maybe villain isn't the right word here. Then, okay, I don't know. Maybe villain isn't the right word. But to feel as though, look, Patrick Mahomes is revered because of his record and because of his truly transcendent ability. But as far as like, I think villain in the terms of, or in the context of, like I talk about this like with my son, right, who's in middle school right now, and I ask him in the middle school, like, when people talk about Patrick Mahomes, what do they say? He's like, everybody hates him.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks he's annoying.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks he wins too much. People don't like how he talks. People think that, that he talks about the script all the time. People feel like the fix is in with the Chiefs. They don't like giving him credit. They hate the guy. My son has a signed Patrick Mahomes authentic jersey. I said, why don't you wear it to school? He's like, are you kidding me? He's, I'm not going to wear it to school. People may start throwing stuff at me, write stuff on. Who knows what they try to do? See, and I think that is very common across the United States right now as far as how people think. Just go on the social media and put Patrick Mahomes' name in and see what they say about him. It may not be a villain, but there is definite fatigue and annoyance that is directed at this guy.
Fatigue's fair.
I think it kind of even goes a little bit further than fatigue.
Yeah,
Dan?
Dude, I totally agree. If you have the conversation, again, quarterback, Joe Burrow doesn't get this call, Patrick Mahomes will get this call. Josh Allen doesn't get this call, Patrick Mahomes will get this call. I mean, we've had conversations this year of, is Patrick Mahomes pushing the boundary too much with some of the late hits and when he's sliding and whatnot? There is no question. There's no question that people want this team to lose if you're not in that kind of square of Missouri and whatnot. So, like, the fact that you don't think that they're villains, I totally disagree with. What was the main question?
I have a question, but while you gather your thoughts
What
for a
was the
second.
main
Have
question?
you ever seen the movie The Lion King?
Which one?
Both the Lion Kings.
Yeah.
The new one
The
by
original
Disney
was far
the
greater than
phenomenal
the
or the
remake.
original. Okay,
Yeah.
they're both Disney.
Mufasa is fantastic.
Okay, Mufasa. Okay. So there's Mufasa and then there's Scar.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the villain?
Well, yes, the villain is Scar.
Thank you. I'm just, okay.
Right. Are you saying Mahomes is Mufasa?
No, so are you saying Mahomes is Scar?
No, what I'm saying is...
out of here. Go sit down somewhere.
What I'm saying is football fans don't want the Chiefs to win.
No
That's
question.
fair, but he's
Football
not a
fans are
villain.
tired of Patrick
Okay, so
winning.
what would be the appropriate
They're a
term
little
to
bit
attach to
annoying.
them?
They got a high
But why are they? Well, hold on. Why are they annoying?
They win.
What else is? Does Patrick Mahomes get in trouble? Is he someone who's why is he annoying?
Listen, I would know something about that. I'm considered one of the most annoying people in television. Why do you think
win.
that is?
Molly legit spit. He legit spit.
So I certainly can't.
You said Stephen A. was like, I have the perfect analogy. Look at me. Look at me. I'm annoying.
You literally need to get the gym shot. Hold on. I've never done this in my quadrillion years on TV. I spit up straight out my mouth. Like, I apologize, America. Oh my gosh! Stephen A. and I have never got along more.
Let the record show.
Oh my goodness!
Stephen A. said, "I can relate to you, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I relate. I win all the time.
He finally told the truth.
Oh my God! Go ahead, Stephen A. I'm sorry. I apologize, everyone.
April marks 13 consecutive years at #1, baby. I mean, this is what we do. But
I
the
win
point,
and they hate
by the
me.
way, as us, damn right, and keep on hating because I'm gonna keep on winning. But here's the deal, y'all. It's amazing, and it's a distraction with Louis Riddick because I mean, the fact that you got a kid in middle school, I like. Wait a minute, I thought, how old is Louis Riddick?
Right.
I thought he's a little bit older.
Right.
Than that. We're doing with a kid in middle school, but that's a different subject for another day.
You know what?
Here's the deal, y'all.
Louis, don't even.
Go ahead, Louis.
No, it's good. No,
Go ahead,
it's good. No, keep going. I want to hear what your point is.
All right, Smooth Daddy, Mr. Chippendales. All I'm trying to say to you is this. Listen to this. When you talk about Patrick Mahomes, right? Yeah, it's fatigue. But I barely heard about him outside of him on the football field since Taylor Swift arrived. I barely hear about him. And y'all know that's true. Ain't nobody thinking, listen, you think about the greatness of Patrick Mahomes, you know that if this brother gets the ball and time is running out, you're toast because he's going to find a way to beat you. His greatness speaks for itself. There's admirations, there's reverence, and what have you. But in terms of him being the bad guy, now, when you talk about Chiefs fatigue, let's call it what it is. What you're really, really interested in is that level of parity. What you're really, really interested in is seeing somebody that can knock them off legitimately. Seeing Patrick Mahomes go out there. Listen, he's got 5 interceptions in Super Bowls, you know. He's got 5. He doesn't usually do that during the playoffs. But in the Super Bowls, in the 4 Super Bowls he's played in, he's had 5 interceptions. There have been some vulnerabilities that have been witnessed from him during Super Bowl competition in some people's eyes. What you want to see is him ultimately fall, because we love parity. We love the suspense. Think about what this Sunday will mean. When we go and watch the Super Bowl and there's a blowout, we'll be disgusted. We don't want to see that. We want to see a thrilling competition. We want to see it up for grabs, who's going to win, and by him getting knocked off, if that were to happen, you'd love to see that too, only from the standpoint, okay, you can't cement their dominance. They can be had. It's what makes football great, more so than any other sport in this moment in time. It's established itself as an event every single week, and it's parity.
Nope. I want to see dynasty.
What do you mean nope?
I want to see. I want to see history. I want to see people like continue to win. Hey, look, you just said it. You are Patrick Mahomes. You're the Patrick Mahomes of TV, right? They build you up to try to tear you down. But you know what? But you know what? But you know what I'm saying though. Look, what the streak that they're on right now. The fact that this guy is what 18-3. He has an 18-3 playoff record.
17-3. 17-3. Yeah.
Is it 17? It would be 18-3 if they won the game. Okay, it would be 18-3 if they won the game. Okay, multiple MVPs, a coach that is going to be knocking on the door to be the all-time winningest coach here, maybe in the next 2 to 3 seasons in the history of pro football. You know, a general manager who doesn't get nearly enough credit, who's someone else who needs to be brought into this conversation for Brett Veach's team building. You know, during the time that Andy Reid has been here. I love seeing that kind of long, sustained streak of excellence. I mean, we celebrate it in all kinds of other sports and all kinds of other ways when we're having GOAT discussions. I don't want to see the train end for them because I like seeing history being made. But there are a lot of people who don't want to see it.
Okay, let's get to real villains, and that would be what the New England Patriots were when they did their dynasty. So real quick, let me just give you these numbers. So through age 29, Mahomes has more wins, Super Bowls, MVPs than Brady at the same age. With that being said, Lewis, I want to ask you this. Would Mahomes pass Brady